Hello there, Pastafarians. Me, Schizophrenic Mitch. Hanging out down the mall. The hate preachers have showed up, and I gave away all the marijuana that I had brought to give away. So now is the time of the day where I get to just oppose fucking stupid motherfuckers, which, you know, is the impetus of the bit. So, you know, I'm not saying that I'm sad that we're at that part. I am just saying that I'm sad it's going to be so racist today. The video that I took of John Shark was immediately sort of shadow banned because of some of the subject of it. So, you know, the views are fun and everything, but the dimes are fun as well. So we're gonna do some other stuff, some clip stuff, get some dimes. We're gonna do some stickers to get some dimes. If you want some stickers, check out our catalog there. You can get it by sending a self-addressed stamped envelope to PO Box 31438, Aurora, Colorado 80041. We'll rush you out a catalog or this thing here, which is the coupon for the catalog, or if you just want to send $1 to that, we'll send you out that catalog. Self-addressed stamped envelope and $1, and we can mail it out to you. We're going to be doing stickers as well. We might be sending free stickers to some people also. So here we are. They got signs up, say 12 tribes of Israel, and then they just sort of make some stuff up. Get ready for your future, white folks, it says. Nuclear fire and slavery. The beast with 7 heads and 10 horns is NATO, so that makes a lot of sense. We will see what's up with these guys. Hopefully they'll start their nonsense show pretty soon. I see they're wearing normal person clothes at the moment. It's been pretty weird for them to not be wearing their clown suits. I wonder what they're waiting for to put on their clown suits. Who knows what motivates them, and how they know when and where to do it. It is a mystery. It seems arbitrary, but I'm sure they believe they have reasons for when and where to wear their costume. Or maybe it's when and where to wear their costume. I'll have to go read those words again. Zod's World is here. I'm in Joplin. If you need me, I'm here. Excellent. Let me know if anyone's preaching out there in Joplin. I'll head their way and try to educate them. We'll see what types of sermons we get here from these guys, and what sort of counter-education we'll have to be doing. It is hard to know what we'll be speaking before we get here without having heard them. So, you know, we are waiting for them to get the job done. Congratulations on not having any preachers out there in Joplin. You must be very good at sermonizing and keeping your streets clean of hate and abuse in a way that I've not been effective yet. Hopefully we'll be able to follow your example here. It's been pretty clear though this week. Out of all the evenings that I came, and I think this is 7 in a row now, I only really had to deal with John Shark and then these bros here. So, you know, I'm excited to see how this goes. You know, John Shark said that the video that I have of him has more views than any of his videos about Jesus, and so I'm really helping him spread his message. But I think I think he's understanding that more people are listening to me when I say John Shark's an idiot than are listening to him no matter what he says. You know, I might be wrong about that. But we'll see how this goes. These hate preachers down here. We do appreciate the live support here from Rod's World. And if Dale Blue is here, we'd like to talk about what a best day to come down and talk to you would be. Or come up, I guess, depending on how you translate up and down on maps and stuff. I suppose north is up, but it's hard to know. Seems arbitrary again. I suppose we think there's reasons, but generally not. I'm a black atheist. My friend introduced me to this. I want to have you on my podcast. That sounds amazing. I'd love to be on your podcast. I'm going to be available for the next 2 months here. I'm sure we can... they are all meth heads here. Oh, in Dublin. Well, hopefully some of these street preachers can help with the meth heads. Trading addiction for addiction. I hear that Jesus does help with addictions because of how he takes the place of those addictions, because of he's an addiction. So hopefully they can find a less evil addiction to become a slave to. Again, we're still waiting for the costumes to fully go on. The set is not quite set up. It's a bit windy here, so they still are working to put their situation together, so we'll see how that looks. I've just got my sign again that says please join my cult, and the Jesus Lied one. On the back of join my cult I've got Guru for Hire, some of my links there. Hopefully we'll get some people here understanding that they need to be gurued and that these people are not good gurus. And then, a little question there just to compete with the question askers. I'm not really sure if they call themselves. She got the touchdown. I want to make sure that what is my location? I'm here in Denver. This is the 16th Street Mall in the middle of Denver. Down the end of this road is our Capitol building for the state, with a golden dome on it. Down this way is the river, the Platte River. We've got the All-Star game coming up down here a couple blocks away at Coors Field. So that's upcoming. Oh, okay, so we got the costumes coming out now. So that's good, the clown suits are coming out. Looks like it's almost time to begin the circus. The costumes are being worn. Very excited to be ready. They do have a lot of setup time. I was timing my setup today. It's about 5 minutes. But I guess I don't stretch enough. I could do some stretches. I don't want my voice either. La 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 Some of these are really good. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Gotta warm it all up. I didn't do that with John Shuck. He was calling me names. He was saying, "You're getting tired," and I have to confess, my voice was getting tired. He was correct. So, yeah. Today I guess I'll warm it up. May the people be touched by his newly appendages. Let's hope that some of these people can hear and feel the things and reasons that we're about to give and say. But, chances are low. I'm putting you in my pocket, Pastafarians, if that's all right. If you want to, you can see the live stream that they're doing there. And live stream as well. So if you were to put this live stream along with that live stream, you get like a sort of stereo effect. Turn it like this, right? You get sort of three-dimensional effect, another perspective on the conversation here. Because say there are many conversations going on, and it's good to if we could see them all at the same time, we'd be able to understand so much more. Understanding comes with perspective, or from perspective, and it comes quickly, like Jesus. I was reading the book of Jesus, and in it he was talking about how he has a problem about when he comes, it's always very, very quick, and so for that, you know, I think I would recommend not like living a celibate life. I think his problem there is the infrequence and his sort of no-fap standing. I think that's going to give you that. Sort of comes too quickly each time. I don't want to preach for other people, but I have heard that Sting says that avoiding putting off the orgasm is quite tantric in a good way, I guess. I don't know. You'll have to ask Sting. Same as any other color Christians. Are these Black Hebrew Israelites? They are. I don't know what they call themselves. It's very hard to get sort of a designation out of some people. But I think they're a member of the group of people that are referred to when we say Black Hebrew Israelites. They call themselves GMS Denver. If you want to see their YouTube stream that they're streaming to right now, you can go check it out. My race, I feel, are the most ignorant. Well, I mean, ignorance isn't sort of. I mean, we're all born ignorant. So, if you're saying that your race is kept more ignorant, I think I would agree. I don't think it's inherent to the race. I think it's inherent to the status of that race in the dominant social group on the planet, which it's becoming more and more apparent thinks of itself as a white nationalist, white Christian nationalist state, which of course is seen and not at all what America was, since we're talking about her on her birthday. Though I do understand that it's rough to count this as the birthday of America when we can consider the rebirth day of America, when all male members of the society have the opportunity to become citizens, and then again another rebirth when all female members were allowed to consider themselves citizens. I don't know why we don't consider those rebirths. The country is much younger than we think. About 100 years old, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly or remembering the Hebrews history. I'm reading. It's hard to read and speak at the same time for my brain. Listen and speak, though, I can do that quite easily. Black Hebrews want to be included so bad they ignore the slave quotes in the Bible. Well, yeah, and then they say that was us, and now we get to do it. One thing, one would think that the Bible would allow for greater section of a guy named Jesus, which is words could have been born into the page. But no, what a marketing failure of Christianity. Yeah, I think Christianity would have been more effective if the character in it had written one of the books. Like, it would be a cool part of the book if Jesus was like sat in a room and like, now I shall write the Bible, and that's the book you just read. That would be really cool. But how are you going to expect perfection from a fiction? Even the perfect fiction it's not that great, hey? So yeah, I think we're still warming up, I guess. We haven't even done the opening spell. We'll see how it goes. There is a lot of yelling that's going to happen, so I do to give you a trigger warning. If people yelling racist things in the street bothers you, do prepare to be bothered. And do help me as I oppose this racism. They are race preachers saying that God does beloved race. Oh, look at this. This is not all dangerous, eh? Fires in the street, incense in the street. Is that allowed? I'm not even sure if they're following a sort of if they care if there's a law against that. I'm not even sure if they've checked into that. Can I have you on my podcast tonight, Rod's World on Spotify? I'm here for a moment, and then I've got holiday stuff to do. I do appreciate the invitation. I'm going to be done with my holiday stuff actually pretty late, 10 or 11. So tonight's not a super duper time for me. Tomorrow is good. In the next 2 weeks here, do send a message in any of my videos here. I check them quite frequently. My apologies. I have I've got these holiday plans to live up to. So they're baking something. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It does create a smell though, as it is. And so does that party truck right there. If you would like to be a part of the party, come on down to that party truck right there. I think you might enjoy your time. It is really bumping down here on the 16th Street Mall. We've got a lot of live music down this way, a lot of buskers from all around the country converging here. But it really is quite a pungent smell coming from that. I hope it's not creating demons and spreading demons. I don't even know how to tell. Thank you for your work, says CN. Thank you for your appreciation. Black Hebrew Israelites all over San Diego. It is interesting which sections of the country have large groups of preachers. There's a group in Knoxville, Tennessee, I think, that I bumped into a long time ago on YouTube. That are very vocal, and these are the only vocal ones that I know down here in Denver. Anyway, my name is Rod Newborn on any social media. I'm drinking rum tonight. Well, have a great time. Congratulations, drinking rum. We'll definitely get this podcast together. Thank you for the invitation. Pure hate. I mean, it is hate. They do confess that they are preaching hate. I think we're starting now. I think they're finally ready. The setup time is quite a bit. Maybe as much as 30 minutes to get their whole situation set up here. Not super agile as far as setup breakdown is concerned. So, I haven't seen that breakdown. Maybe it would be quite easy. Relative to John Shark, I think they can get some hazard cones, a good idea. They got their hands free, so they don't have to hold on to that stupid sign like John does. There are 5 of them, so you'd think they could do it faster and, be better at the sort of organization of it, the teamwork of it. But that doesn't really happen. It sort of seemed like they were making it up as they went. So, as you see, they've blocked off these streets to the bus traffic. So hopefully we'll get a lot of people communicating with us and stopping, hanging out with us. It is a holiday, as you probably know. Here's Meridian Heights. Hello there, Meridian Heights. Thanks for coming by. It's attracting demons from Chi-Town. That's what you are, right? You're coming down? Is that what you're saying? You're coming this way? Hello, brothers and sisters. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Again, we're sort of waiting for the beginning of this pageantry here that we're about to be subjected to on the 16th Street Mall. These guys preach racism, do you agree?
No.
No?
That is
What do you mean?
RH-positive reptilian evil, money-lending bloodline.
You sound crazy.
It's the Rothschild dynasty.
Are they lizards?
Took over the United States of America.
Oh, well, they tried to.
Families, bankers, and one needle.
Wow, did these guys teach you that?
No, I've been watching that for a long time.
These guys preach that Jesus loves one race more than the other. Do you believe in that? That is what they teach, though.
You know, that Jesus favoring you was created by white people.
That sounds racist.
Well, it is.
Huh,
That's
yeah.
why they did it.
Wait, who did it? Who are the racists? Who are the racists?
And people blonde and blue-eyed, and they're clearly.
Oh, here we go. The beginning of the show. Here we go. It's happening again, guys. Here we go. He's yelling now again. The yelling has begun. Here's this guy starting the yelling part of today's sermon. So they put on the clown clothes and they got the camera going, and now they're going to be yelling. And don't worry, they reserve the right to stand here like clowns and yell, and they're doing good because they say they're doing good, even though they preach racism and hate and stupidity and cast spells that don't even work. What's that spell supposed to do? What is that spell supposed to do? Can we tell if it worked or not? Can we tell if you accomplished your task by shouting that spell? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to the people around here or somebody else? Are you talking to the people in the thing? Hey, God, I would like to talk to you. Do you have time to talk to me? You didn't come over and approach me. Oh, go suck a dick. My question is, do you have time to talk to me for about an hour? Cool. Here's what I'd like to ask. Cool.
Calm down. If you want to do this, we can talk.
Cool. Calm down. I'm calming up because you guys were yelling, right? So I wasn't yelling until you were yelling. Is that right? And then you yell, and then I yell, and then you tell me to calm down. So that's kind of like your trick that you're pulling, isn't it? You come out here and you start yelling and you start being racist, and then someone else does it, and you say, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm trying to meet you at your level, Gar. When I was over there chilling, you didn't come over there to chill and talk to me. You waited until the theater was going, and then you talked to me, didn't you, Gar?
You want to conversate?
Yep. Are we conversating, Gar? Why did you wait, Gar, until the theater was going to come and talk to me?
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about the 23 minutes that I was waiting patiently right there.
Because we were setting up camp and now we're starting.
And so now you're starting. So my question was, why did you wait until the camera was going to ask me what my question was?
Because every Sunday we hold camp.
Yep.
We're preparing to start camp.
And so you wanted to wait and to ask me a question until camp was going. Is that correct? That you wanted to wait until camp was... No, I do want to talk. What was my question and what was your answer? I did talk and I am talking, God, and I still am talking, as are you. So how can you say I didn't want to talk when talking is what I'm still doing and did do? I accepted your question, your invitation to ask a question, and I did ask a question, and I appreciate your answer. And now I'd like to ask another question, Gar. When can I have a second question, or is one question all I get? One question per week? I didn't realize it was only one question per week, Gar. It's not written down here on any of your signs that you shall answer one and only one question per week. Your argument, though, Gar, is that I don't want to talk to you, and I don't think that you're very good at making that argument, Gar.
But we're getting ready to celebrate independence.
Are you talking to me? What's your name?
Renee.
Future.
Renee, these people preach hate.
They don't.
Yeah, they do.
They're telling you the
What
lineage
it is, man.
and
Just
family
like
line.
Paul said.
That sounds like racism.
No, it's not.
Lineage and family line sounds like racism to
Well,
me.
the Rothschild
That
dynasty
being said, man,
is one of
brothers,
the
repeat after me, man.
richest families.
Oh, are you talking to me again, God? I'm so glad to talk to me. Okay, so since you're talking to me, God, I'd like to ask you a couple questions about your book. Do you have time for a second question, God? Do you have time for a second question? What's your name? Coward. What's your name? Did your spell work? What was that spell meant to do? Did you tell me what that spell was going to do, or did you just pretend in secret? What's the spell supposed to do? Will I? How will I know when I see it? What will it do? How will I know when the spell activates? Yeah, it was a magical spell. You all, do I get a second question yet, God? God, do I get a second question yet? Or is it one question per week, God? Do I get a second question, God? Because you were talking to me, Gar, and you made all of these people talk to me, even though they won't give me their name, Gar. So you used your cult of thugs to cast a magic spell that's not even going to work. What was that spell supposed to do? Hey, thug. Hey, mindless thug. What was that spell supposed to do? Hey, bullies. Hey, Gar, when do I get a second question? Garland, I got a second question for you. When do you got it? God, when do I get a second question, dude? When do I get a second one? So you waited to talk to me till camp, and then you were like, why are you talking to us during camp? Because you waited, God. Does that make sense? Let's read John 18:20. Can we read that one? I'd like to read John 18:20. Can we read that one? I'd like to read John 18:20. Can we?
15, verse 24.
John 18:20. Can we read that one?
The end.
John
But
18:20.
he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father.
These guys preach hatred and racism. Alex Jones fanboy here. Checkered flag, checkered. They cast a spell. That's a great embarrassment the hell out of these racist morons. Well, hopefully, if they knew how to be embarrassed, I don't think they are capable of being embarrassed anymore. Standing out here in their crown clothes and losing their individuality for their slave owner, the person who owns them. Thank you for standing up against these evil demons. Oh, they might be demons. It's hard to know. It's hard to know what a demon is.
So you know, it's the same old thing, right?
Hey, what's your name? Hey, little guy. Hey, littlest guy around. What's your name? Hey, tiny little dude. What's your name? Hey, has a lot of hats guy to cover his bald head. What's your name? Hey, tiny little bald guy with lots of hats to cover his shame. What's your name? If God loved you, why would he bald you like this? I thought the glory of the man is in his hair. So why are you so fucking bald? Does that mean that you have less glory than your well-haired friend over here?
Hinder the truth.
What's your name? Hey, what's your name, kiddo? Your clown suit is falling up in the back. You don't have you don't look amazing in it. You look like you're wearing sort of like sheets. Are they like
Let me read this.
ponchos? Is that right? Because you think the Mexican culture is the truest culture around? Is that why you're wearing these ponchos?
Exceeding glad.
It's hard to understand your behavior.
For some persecuted they, the prophets.
Are you making fun of me?
Which were before
Am I rich? Or people give me stuff that's valuable? Or people have given me valuable things? Oh, you're talking to me again? Oh, great. So what was your name again? I didn't quite catch your name there, little guy. Hey, little boy. What was your name? How old are you again? How old are you? Are you 40? What year were you born? How old are you, kid? Hey, kiddo. What year were you born?
Mocking.
Am I mocking or am I asking you how old you are? Oh, I didn't mean to mock you. Does that hurt your feelings? I'm just asking you how tiny you are. Did God make you tiny in stature on purpose? And did he remove all your balding hair on purpose? Because I thought there was something about...
I even told the girls, I said, hey, this guy's gonna want to engage us, let's talk to him. Right when we start up, he starts screaming the next day.
No. Right when you started screaming, I started screaming. After you screamed, I screamed. Did you get that? I waited until you yelled and then I yelled. You just seem to not have noticed that part of the conversation. Did you notice that I waited until you started yelling to yell? Did you notice that? Do you care at all about whether I'm punching or punching back? Because you guys seem to say that it's okay to punch back and then you never notice if you're punching or punching back. Is that correct? Is it okay to punch people? Hey, what's your name? I'd like to ask you a question about morality and theology. Are you a theologian? You're out here in the street acting like you're a theologian. Are you an actor or a theologian? What am I doing? Is that right? Let me tell you what I'm doing, though. Let me tell you what I'm doing. Can I make a case for what I'm doing? Am I allowed to make my own case for what I'm doing, God? Or you just get to tell me what I'm doing because of the feelings in your heart have told you that you're the truest prophet of all? Is that right, God? Because you know it's true. Because your heart told you it's true. Is that right? And your heart told you get to ignore me, and your heart told you that I get to be a demon, and you felt it all in your heart like a little baby, and your feelings told you that I'm evil, and your feelings told you that you're good, and your feelings told you that this clown suit makes you a holy person, and your feelings, your little baby feelings told you that your God in heaven loves you, and he wouldn't put you down here just to die, would he? Your daddy loves you, and he's got a place for you, and it's a place where all the bad things will stop happening, and all the good things will happen, and me and my mommy and my sisters will all be there, and he's going to give That's what we love and what we deserve.
Yeah, they will keep you.
It's childish. It's childish, isn't it? It's a childish thought, isn't it? So let's talk about reality. Let's talk about you guys, children out here in the street, searching for truth. And yet you search for truth in a book of racism. And so, were you really looking for truth? Or was what you were looking for all along the racism that you found? Why pick the racism in the Bible? There's lots of other books with racism. Why not pick the racism in the Quran? You could have already killed people with the racism in the Quran. With the book of lies that you have here, you're going to have to wait until, like, I don't know, a fire happens or you burn the planet. So can I ask my second question yet, God? So the first question was, why did you wait until the cameras were going to ask me a question? That was the first question. And I think your answer was, I don't know. So I guess I got a second question for you, God. Maybe hopefully your answer will be better than for your first question. The second question is, if this was evil, would you quit? If this was evil, would you quit it? If you realize that this was evil, would you quit it? If you realize that your God was an evil God, would you quit? If you realize your God was an evil God, would you quit is my second question. If you realize Jesus was evil, would you quit? If you realize Jesus was evil, would you quit it? Yeah?
This is the book that
Yeah, if I realize that, I'm listening. Yes, if I realize that, what? See how I'm listening and engaging because I'm not afraid of what she's saying because I know that the thing that I'm saying is true.
So now we're living in this very great day and age, and with the last beast system is being destroyed.
What day? What day? The last days, huh? And he's coming soon, huh? How soon is he coming? Is it like this year or next year or this millennium or next millennium or this century or next century? Do you even know? Hey, what's your name? You've been here a lot. How much of your time are you wasting here with these people with no answers? What did you come to them for? What answers did you hope that they have? Did you think that they had answers to get rid of your anger? Because I don't think they got rid of your anger. I think they just focused it on racism. I think they focused your anger into racism. Did they deliver on what they wanted? Did you know what you wanted from them when you found them?
Everybody else, they can't see.
Hey, what's your name?
They can't
Hey,
see.
Poncho. Hey, Poncho. Hey there. Is that your grandma's Poncho? Is that
oblivious when it comes to it, man.
How old is that Poncho? Is this a poncho that you're wearing? Is this like an authentic Mexican poncho? Where did you get this poncho, my friend? Oh, excellent. So you are talking to me. Okay. What's your name? What's your name? Answer that question, coward. What's your name, coward? Hey, God, why can't they give me their name? Why are they afraid of letting me have their name? Is it because there's magic in a name, God? Is that because names are magical? Is that why you try to use my name against me, God? Is that why you put my name in your magical spell? Is that why you insert my name into your magical spell, God? Is because you think that there's power in names, and that's why these people are afraid of giving me their name, God? Because you're afraid of what I'm going to do with your name? What's your name? And you're afraid of the magic that I can cast on your name because you believe in magic. Isn't that right? So why do you put my name in your magic? Why are you talking to me? Then why are you talking to me? Then why did you respond to me? Then why were you trying to ignore me and respond to me? Then why did I break your resistance, God, if I'm weak? Why did you spoke to me again? Didn't you say you weren't going to do that? Didn't you say that, God, that you weren't going to do it, and then I broke your resistance with words of power and truth? So I have no power, yet I caused you to respond. So suck a dick, God. I'll take my 2 points and I'll fuck off. Fuck all your kids. And fuck your kids, too. All right, so I think I've got... Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, you do want to talk to me? What were you saying? Wait, I'm weak as what? I'm weak as what? Who said it? Oh, nobody? Did you say it?
I said it.
Oh, and what's your name? And what's your name?
Mitch the bitch.
Okay, Mitch the bitch. And you said what? No. You said your name is Mitch the bitch. So Mitch the bitch, I'd like to talk to you. Mitch the bitch. Hey, Mitch the bitch. So you said I'm weak as fuck. Is that right? Maybe I'm weak as the way you fuck, but you've never been fucked right, have you? And you've never fucked into me, bro.
Fear not the imagination.
Why don't you say it again? Who's spitting now? Who's spitting? That's right.
Not the imaginations of
all over you, aren't I?
Because they can't do it.
I'll take that point. I'll take that point as well from you, Mitch the bitch. So I got 2 points from God, and I got a point from you. And you wish that I would stop spitting right here, don't you? You wish that you were the one that was spitting instead of me, don't you? Mitch the bitch. Mitch the cuck. Mitch the tiny little bitch. What year were you born, Mitch the bitch? What year did you come into this? Hey, God, you want to play this game? You want to say Mitch the bitch from a game that he doesn't even understand? Hey, Mitch the bitch. I got a point from you. Do you recall me getting the point? Do you want me to explain it to you? So, a while ago, who said anything about that? Who said anything about that, God? You're fighting straw men again, God. Nobody made that argument. Nobody made that argument. Hey, Mitch the bitch. Remember earlier when I was like talking and like flowing, and you were like, "Wow, dude, you're spitting here." Some people believe that spitting sort of is like a way of like telling truth. And so when you confess that I was spitting, you confess that I have the Holy Spirit within me. Do you agree that, Mitch the bitch? Do you understand my argument there? And then when I say you wish that you were spitting in this place, that was true. Is that right, Mitch the bitch?
Saith the Lord.
John 18:20. John 18:20. John 18:20. John 18:20. John 18:20.
Famine.
John 18:20.
Famine and death, man.
John 18:20. John 18:20. Why are you afraid of it? John 18:20. Why are you afraid of it? John 18:20.
COVID to go away, man.
John 18:20. What's your name, Kyle?
Famine and death.
This guy's name is Mitch the bitch. Are you a bitch as well?
200 million thermal.
Hey, bitch!
Coming to
I'm
America,
talking to you.
according to the prophecy
How come you
of the
can't hear me when I use your name, Mitch the bitch?
It's Paul that he's quoting John 8 and 20 because even when they didn't touch it, how it's right.
Did you understand how I got that point from you, Mitch the bitch, from your own point system? Do you understand that I got you in that point system? Do you understand that you called me weak as shit and then I twice got 2 points? What's that cock face? What did you say? Say again, I didn't hear you. I'm listening. I'm listening this time. You did say something to me, right? Did you say it because you wanted me to hear it? Or
That's spiritual, man. He can't lay hands on us because the time's not yet come, man.
No, they want to. They want to.
If they want to,
Tell me that. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes and tell me what I want. Look me in my eyes and tell me what I want. Look in my eyes, coward. Look in my eyes, you fucking. Tell me what I want. Look me in the eyes and tell me what I want. Because you cannot. You're gonna tell me what I want and then not look me in the eye? What kind of fucking child are you? Out here in the street? You think you're a man doing this? You accuse me of shit and then you can't look me in the eye? You fucking child. Look me in the eye and tell me what I want. You told me I want violence. Look me in the eye and say it. You fucking coward.
Unless you got something, you got 3 seconds.
What was that, Mitch the bitch? Oh, you got nothing? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, God, I'd like you to read John 18:20. Can we put that in? What did it say? Go, excellent.
All right.
Yeah, because I was talking to Mitch the bitch.
Wickedness.
When you talk to me, you say things like this. Hey, Mitch,
the
I'm responding to you now.
And the
Instead of just hiding your responses in the garbage, hateful noise. Because I was talking to this cuck right here because he told me what I wanted without looking me in the eye because he's a fucking childish coward, just like his dad. Just like his fucking most holy on high, cock-sucking dad. Huh, your little daddy's gonna come here and save you? Or are you gonna save your mummy from daddy? Tell me to my face. Tell me to my face you got something to tell me. Just like I am to you, you fucking coward. You come out here in the street to not talk to me? That's genius! Who taught you that? Okay, so you're talking to me now, God? Did you read it again? Because I was talking to this little
the Lord.
bitch. Did you read it again? Did you read it again?
Will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
I will hold my tongue.
I was fucking your mother the other night. She was all like, you fuck me so much better than my son does. I love it so good. He tried to fuck me a couple times, but his heart wasn't in it. I'm so glad you're giving me the pounding that I want. Oh, thanks so much.
The Heavenly Father
That's what you want.
causing what? Brothers to wake up. Oh, you got a brother in Arabia now, man. You got a camp in
Am I
Arabia.
right or am I wrong?
You got brothers waking up throughout the whole world.
And would you like to make an argument against that?
The whore?
Am I evil for
America.
things that are not true?
Like
Is that
the Babylon,
an evil thing for
Sodom
me
and
to do?
Gomorrah, even as Egypt.
Do you think I should not do that? Tell you things that you want to do that are not true? Do you think I should at least look you in the eye when I tell lies about you?
And all
fucking
nations are going to have fear stricken
coward.
within their heart, man.
Hey, what year were you born, coward? Hey, fuckface. What year were you born?
Federal Reserve Bank.
which they profanely
What's your name?
commit. Neither will I
name,
suffer them
fucker?
in those things in which they
Who
wickedly
wants violence here? Who
exercise
wants violence?
themselves.
Who wants violence?
In which they
Who wants
profanely
violence
commit,
here?
man.
Who wants violence?
see?
Which of us wants violence? Yeah. And you worship him? And you worship that piece of shit that wants violence? You worship him? Who wants violence here, dipshit? I just proved you wrong, you motherfucker. You stupid fucking idiot. Did you hear the argument? Did you even listen to the argument? Are you talking to me or are you talking to your fucking theater friends? You talking to me or you talking to people out there who didn't have the balls to be here? You talking to me? Are you talking to your fucking fans who suck your dick no matter what you say? You talking to me? You talking to me? Are you talking to your fans, guy? I'm here to talk to you. You talking to me? What's your name?
Una pregunta.
What's your name?
¿Qué es su pregunta? Eres Spanish.
Hey, you said that I want violence, didn't you? You accused me of wanting violence. Fuck you. Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you so hard with a dildo up your nose. That's bullshit. What about I tell you what you want, right? And then I don't look you in the eye because I'm afraid to, because I know what I said was fucking lies and bullshit. What if I did that? Would that be a brave thing to do? Would that be a grown-up thing to do? Would that be some childish bullshit that some fucking cult taught you to do in the street? You're a slave to this cult. It's making you do stupid, childish things. Is that what you wanted out of this cult? You wanted it to help you stay a child forever? Or are you going to grow up? Are you going to be a good brother? Or are you going to be a good father? Please don't pass this shit forward to your children. Right? Don't fucking corrode the minds of new, innocent people with this hatred and racism. Would you do that for your children? Out of love, would you let them grow up without hate?
That looks like a guy.
Can you cure him? Can you fix him? Can you fix that guy with your magic spells? Maybe if you knew his name, then you would have power over him. Maybe if you knew his name, you could fix him with your magic spell.
You see, his elect have been written from the foundation of the earth, man. So they're going to hear this message and repent, point blank period.
That's right. What, you're going to stand here and not talk like you're a fucking grown-ass man? Because you're what, just security? Because you don't have a mind for yourself? Who taught you to not have a mind? But you're afraid to fucking think with your own brain? Why? Because of what you'll do? You'll be too violent? What do you think with your brain? Grow the fuck up. Don't let these fucking children tell you what to think. Look at what they dress like. They dress like, this guy's wearing a fucking rug.
For his children.
A fucking rug outside. I wipe my feet on what this guy wears. You're wearing a goddamn tablecloth, dude. Jesus. Who told you to wear a tablecloth out here? You look like a fucking clown. You want to look like a clown?
Was the sword, man. Who came into power when? During the time of the Grecians, man. This is all prophecy. You see? Go ahead, brother.
That they do not rise nor possess the land.
That they do not rise nor possess the land. Why? Because they were created to breed forth destruction, man.
That sounds
The Heavenly
racist.
Father has created all things for a reason. Man.
Did he? Did
All
he?
things have a purpose. For example, the shrimp, crab, and lobster. What is their purpose?
You're fucking your mother? To fuck your mother? Is that right?
Cleanse the ocean, right?
Because your mother loves rubbing them on her pussy. Is that correct? Did I get that?
The trees
Because
have a purpose, man. You see?
to fucking make dildos out of so your mother can fuck them.
Purpose. He created the nation of Israel and gave them his law to rule. He created Esau to be the whooping stick, man. You see, to be the villain. But now we're approaching a time.
Let me know when it's time for question number 2. Let me know when it's time for me to ask you another question, you racist piece of shit. Let me know when it's time. When it's time and count for my second question. Because I was ready for the questions over there when everything was, there was no yelling and bullshit going on. I was chilling over there, being nice and patient, and waiting for God to come over and be like, yo, I don't want you yelling during our camp, so I'm going to come talk to you first, and then we can have a respectful conversation. You guys started yelling, and then I started yelling, and you guys got your little boy feelings hurt, and you were like, oh, he's yelling at us, oh man, I feel so hurt inside my feelings, oh, how could he be yelling at us, we're so persecuted, oh, he's yelling back at us, my feelings hurt so bad.
Verse 23.
Oh, I guess I'm being persecuted for the Most High. You're the Most High, bitch. You're the highest bitch out here.
He doesn't like the rich one. He's Sean Connery.
How you doing, my man?
I also make it
These guys are racist.
and pull the water and I will
It does. Does this have anything to do with race? Does this have anything? Let's ask him. Does this have anything to do with race? She said it didn't have anything to do with race. Is that right? Is that right? Does this have anything to do with race? She said it
Verse
didn't.
24.
Does this have anything to do
The
with
Lord
race?
of the hosts
Hey,
has
who's
sworn,
racist?
saying,
Shit.
surely,
Do you know what racism
as I
does?
have
Do you know what racism
thought,
does? Fucking
so
idiot. It kills
shall it come to
families.
pass.
Fucking moron.
And as I have
What was that? What was that? You like killing families with racism? Is that right? So you want to kill families with racism, and that's the tool that you're excited to get your hands on after you know exactly what it does. You're excited to wield it for your holy God, as if there is such a thing. If there's a thing that fucking people could learn from being slaves, it's that slavery is evil. You would think it would be pretty fucking obvious.
They continue coming as they come, man, but that doesn't face us, man. Hey, man, we're not up here to be man pleasers. All right? All we're doing is pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that's it, man.
Yeah, you're pleasing him? How are you pleasing him? By rubbing his dick? By doing exactly what he tells you? Like, hey, slaves, wear my clothes, dress up for me, and worship me, give me glory all over me. And you're is that right? You fucking love your God so much, you're giving him so much pleasure, you're rubbing his dick for him, you're racist God. Hey, I'd like to talk to you. No, I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to ask you, hey, fuckface, what's your name? Hey, what's your name?
You got
Hey, what's your name?
each
Hey,
and
fucker.
every week,
Hey,
man.
fuckface.
Paid
Hey, child.
scoffers.
Hey, how old are you? What year were you born? You think this is a grown-up thing to do?
The reason is because
are you saying
they
no
can't
to me?
build with us.
What?
They become
What's that?
mad,
Hold on, I gotta
jealous.
talk to this guy. What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face. What did you just say to me? Hey, so you don't want to talk to me? You're gonna call me a demon and then not talk to me? You're gonna call me a demon and not talk to me? Is that a nice thing to do? She's gonna call me a demon and not talk to me. Is that a nice thing to do? Do you think that's a nice, cool thing to do? You call me a demon and then you walk away like a fucking baby? You're gonna make accusations and then you're not even gonna clarify what that accusation means, or tell me in what way I can disprove this accusation. Well, that's a really fucking childish way of doing business. Is that the way you children do business out here? And your tablecloths and your ponchos,
and the
your
rest of the
holy
chief of the fathers
ponchos, God, your holy tablecloth.
Israel said unto
Really?
them,
This is really what's going on in your holy hairstyle, God?
we have nothing
Oh, me? Wait, you're talking to me again? Hold on, he's talking to me. What's
with
that?
us to
Hold
build
on.
an house
What's that? You're touching me,
unto our
God. You're touching me,
power.
God. You're touching me,
we
God.
ourselves
No, asking me to back up is not okay in this thing. Do you understand that?
Spitting in my face, man.
Yeah, but I'm spitting all over you bitches, aren't I? All of you little bitch
As
friends,
King
aren't I?
Cyrus, the king of Persia,
are we gonna play
hath
legal games
commanded
here?
us.
We're gonna play
Then the
theological games
people
here? We're gonna play
of the
logical
land
violent
games?
man.
weakened the hands of the people of Judah
I'm not trying
and
to
troubled
entice
them
you.
in
I'm trying to entice you
building.
to talk
So
to me.
that's what
You
they're
try?
trying to do. They're trying
you?
to
I told
trouble
these guys before we
the
started
building
camp, I said, when
of
he
the
comes up, let's engage
edification
him
of
and
the
talk to him,
brotherhood.
because that's what he wants.
Well, then
He
why?
started screaming and acting a fool.
You started screaming, God. You started screaming and acting
That's
a
how we
fool.
open up camp every camp. You just got emotional.
Right, and it's screaming and acting a fool. You're accusing me of doing what you're doing, and you're like, I do this every week. Yeah, you do it every week.
That's how we start camp.
I know, and it's screaming and acting a fool.
No matter
You acted
what
emotional
agents come up.
You
no
yelled.
matter
That's
if it's
emotional.
Juanito,
God,
it's
look,
Mitch.
I'm trying to look.
You know,
Look,
this
I appreciate this. Let's go over here. I appreciate this, guy. Let's go. I appreciate this a lot.
They can't build.
No, I appreciate this. I appreciate this.
Hey, look, man, next time you're out here, we'll engage you, man. You don't need to, like, that's how we open up camp.
I know.
So I don't know, you were saying things like, hey, why didn't you engage me? It's because we're starting camp. It wasn't nothing like I wasn't trying to talk to you. You know, I don't have a problem talking to you.
I know.
But when we're trying to hold camp and you start screaming and getting in our face and
I know.
trying to fight us, man, I got kids.
I'm not trying to
You know what I'm
fight.
saying? I'm not, we don't come out here trying to beat people up. We're coming out here because this is the way that things will get better for my children.
I agree.
And you're over here doing this to me. I thought you pushed acceptance and what have you to the world, right? So you're doing the complete opposite of that.
Okay.
Hypocrisy, man.
Excellent. You've made two very good arguments right now that I would like to address, and then during our next encounter, I think that you'll see that I'm.
And next time you come up, just come up and you don't.
Here are the
like
arguments.
that,
Here are the arguments that, as I'm listening to them. You're not out here for violence. God, neither am I. I really am. And if you promise me that you will make sure that this is not preaching violence, then that will be what we're trying to do. Is that through this, violence will be minimized. That's great. I also really do not want violence. I don't want to hit anybody. Someone over there told me that I want violence, and so that is the thing that I was
That's just what it seemed like, right? If anybody saw that from far away.
Well, I really do want you to understand.
If we were a spiritual man, I would have probably been emotional too. You know
Lots
what I
of
mean?
people around might think that. Lots of people around who see you people here might think that you're emotional, or not emotional, violent, and they would be wrong.
That's
God.
fine, yeah.
And because the way that our conversations have progressed, I think that you're not. And so, and again, I hope to convince you that I'm not looking for violence here, because it is our prolonged conversation that allows us to move forward, to prove how much committed you and I are to violence. Because I think that's how I disprove these people calling me demons. It's like, if I were a demon, why wouldn't I try to get violence here? I don't want violence, I do want conversation. And so, I think that what I'm going to do I'm going to approach you before the thing is filming, so we don't have to do it in preaching voices because there's
demon versus demon.
How can that be? I thought you God said that that's impossible. How can a demon fight a demon? Jesus said specifically that can't be true. He said a house divided can't stand against itself. So you proved that one of us is not a demon, didn't you? So which of us is not a demon? A demon can't fight a demon. False. Cool. Let's have no violence, and let's have no violence this summer. There was a violence of last summer, and it really made me uncomfortable. I don't want to be part of it, and I appreciate that you are saying that you don't want to be a part of it. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll talk to you before you preach next week. See you soon. I think that went very well. I appreciate God being like, look, if you talk to that guy, he'll go away. And yeah, in fact, I did. So, that was fun. I sort of lost track of you guys for a moment. My apologies. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. It sort of is a holiday. It's time to celebrate. Thank you for joining me down here as I talk to. Happily, we got a commitment to nonviolence, which again, I think is very important. I was saying it to him that communication in the street during the sun is up is the way to do it, and non-violence. And so, you know, hopefully they'll call me less violent next time. Anyway, Pastafarians, this has been the worst week, in fact, so far of season 9. And join us for the next 2 months here as we keep going down on the street and preaching and talking to people and helping spread the word, helping clean up the minds of neighbors. See you soon, Pastafarians.